Hey y'all, if you're looking for a potato salad for 4th of July or that backyard cookout, this one's hard to beat. This thing has creamy potatoes, celery, green onions, a tangy mustard sauce. I mean, it's the kind of potato salad that you'll see at backyard cookouts, church picnics, and family gatherings all across the South. The real secret to great potato salad is seasoning the potatoes while they're still warm. I'll show you exactly how to do this in this video. So let's make it happen, y'all. I'll go ahead and put all the ingredients in the description for you. Now the recipe calls for hard-boiled eggs. You can go ahead and make these ahead of time. Let me give you a few tips. Go ahead, get your water boiling. Then take your eggs and gently lower them down into the water after it gets started boiling good. Turn the heat down on your eggs until it's just a nice, steady, medium boil. Now I cook my eggs normally 11 minutes, but for my potato salad I do 12 because I want that center to be a little more firm for my potato salad. When you get ready to take your eggs out, if you want to peel them easier, put them in a water bath. Go and put some ice, put water in it, throw them in there and let the things get cool. That cold water makes the cooking stop. After you leave them about 15 minutes, and when you shell them, put them under running water. That water helps separate the membrane from the actual egg and just makes it a little easier. The first thing you need is potatoes. I got about 2.5 to 3 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes here. I like Yukon Gold for my potato salad just because they kind of make a little creaminess on their own, but you can use whatever you want. Leave your skin on and quarter your potatoes up. You want something about this size. So we're going to cook our potatoes. I'll see you at the stove. First thing to do, take your potatoes, dump them into a good size pot, and then cover your potatoes with cold water, and you just want about 1 inch over the top of your potatoes. Set them on your stove, go in and bring it up on high heat, and get the potatoes to get up to a good rolling boil. Once you get there, then we're going to season our potatoes. I'll show you what we do as soon as mine gets there. Got mine up to a good rolling boil. Now we're going to season the water with our potatoes in it. You want to put about 1 tablespoon of kosher salt in there. We want to season them while they're in the water because the potatoes take on flavor better while they're cooking. So go and dump your kosher salt in there. Give it a little stir, and now we're going to reduce the heat down to just a good medium boil. You want to cook your potatoes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how big of potatoes you have. That's what we're looking for. We don't want them hard. We don't want them turned to complete mush, just where you can pierce them with the fork. Mine's been on for 15 minutes, so I'm going to check my potatoes. Get you a fork, and it should easily go in, just like that. That's all we're looking for. We don't want them turned into mush. After you get there, you want to get your potatoes off the heat, put them in a colander, let them drain really well. Let them sit there until they're cool enough for you to handle a little bit. We've let our potatoes drain. Now, if y'all notice, I didn't take the skins off these to start with. Here's why. Because after you cook them, if they're still warm, skin will just peel right off. We want our potatoes to be somewhere around 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch so that there's still a little bit of a bite with them. We're going to peel the skins off and we're going to put them into a large mixing bowl. Now, you can peel them off with a paring knife if you want, but I find putting on my little gloves and grabbing hold of them and just peeling them right off works better. Also, if you'll notice, I'm not cutting mine right now. My potatoes are soft. When I mix everything up and when I take these skins off, they're going to begin to break apart. And I'm going to end up with about the size potato that I want anyway. So I'm going to work on peeling my potatoes. So after you peel your potatoes, that's kind of what you're looking for. Now, this is what's going to make our potato salad stand out from the rest. While your potatoes are still warm, this is 3 tablespoons of white vinegar. We're going to dump that over our potatoes. And then we're going to get our hands down in there and just gently toss that around. Get that vinegar coated on those potatoes. After you coat them up, you want to let them sit with that vinegar and continue to steam for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just so we can let any of that excess steam escape. It helps keep our potato salad from being watery. We don't want that. We want nice bites in our potato salad. Plus, it lets it get that vinegar in there, really boost your flavor. So we're going to let ours sit. I'll be right back. Now it's time to put some mixed in ingredients in here. This is 6 green onions that I just diced up. We're going to dump that into our bowl with the potatoes. This is 2 stalks of celery. We're going to dump that in. This is 5 hard-boiled eggs that just peeled, diced up. We're going to put that in. Yes, I know the recipe calls for 6. The other one we're going to slice and put on top. Got to make it pretty. And then this is a 1/4 cup of our dill pickles. Just diced them up. And we're going to dump that in there. Now we're going to take a spoon. We're just going to kind of fold that in a little bit. Move it around before we start trying to mix our dressing in. I mean, it's already pretty. Look at that. Alright, we're going to set this to the side and work on our dressing. Alright, to start our dressing off, I got 1.5 cups of Duke's mayonnaise. We like Duke's mayonnaise for this. You can use whatever you want. Miracle Whip, Bama, whatever. I like Duke's. 1.5 cups. First thing we're going to put into our dressing, 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard. Next thing we're adding in is 1 tablespoon of dill pickle juice. Yep, dill pickle juice. Put it in there. I'm telling you. It's the way to roll. Next is a teaspoon of sugar. We're going to dump that in. I got 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Dumping that in. This is 1.5 teaspoons of celery seed. We're going to put that in. This is 3/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Putting that in. So I'm taking a sweet onion. I'm using my microplane and I'm just zesting it up. This is just a little piece of a Vinegar onion that I'm just turning into about 2 tablespoons of sweet onion. That's going to go in our dressing. This is somewhere between 1 to 2 tablespoons of that Vinegar onion that I diced up or minced up, however you want to put it. I used my zester and did it. How about that? We're going to put that in there. Then we're going to grab a whisk and we're just going to start working all this stuff together. We want to make a consistent, smooth, creamy mixture. It all should be the same color and equally combined. I'm going to work on mine and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. So this is what your dressing should be looking like after you get it all combined. See, it's all one consistent something. Now we're going to take and just put that onto our potatoes that we got everything mixed in. Now we're going to take and just begin to fold that into our potatoes. Get everything all coated up, mixed up, make it one nice even mixture. This is what you should be looking like after you get it all folded together. Really pretty, y'all. So now we're going to set it to the side. Now it's time to make it really pretty. That last hard-boiled egg we reserved. Now it's time to slice it. We want thin little slices of our egg. And then we're going to take our sliced egg and we're just going to come around, lay it on top. That one kind of broke up. It'll be okay. If anybody complains, tell them go do better. After they put it in their mouth, they won't fuss no more. For the final piece, no southern potato salad would be complete without a little paprika on the top. So we're going to come across and we're just going to sprinkle a little paprika Hit that up a little bit. And that is what it looks like after it's all said and done. I mean, show up at your barbecue with that. Go, yeah, y'all know this is going to be something right here. You want to put this thing in the refrigerator for at least an hour and let it chill before you go serving it. It's better if you make it the night before and just cover it, leave it in the fridge overnight. It lets all them flavors kind of work together and do a little magic, and the next day, oh, you got you something. So we're going to let ours chill, take a taste. Let's see what we're working with. Here we go. Man, that's the stuff right here. Mama would be proud. She would be like, oh yeah, that's the way you do it, baby. Look, you need to be making this for your backyard barbecue. This potato salad is awesome. My wife was wearing it out before I could get the shot. I was like, man, I hope I got some left. Do it this way. Take it to the barbecue. People will be talking about that thing. They'll be asking for this recipe right here. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. We put a video out about every week. That way you'll know what we've been up to lately. If you decide to make this thing, leave me a comment. Let me know how it turned out for you. Thanks again. God bless. We'll see you down the road.